Aren't you lucky? The heart of Spa Town. Good morning, this is Luke Jones the other way from the top of a mountain in southern Russia, Pyatigorsk, which means 5 hills, because apparently if you look far enough there's 5 of them, although we're on top of one of them. And this is the entry gateway to the North Caucasus. This is Spa Town country. We're going to be showing you a few of the highlights. Obviously walk up and down the mountain, but that's far too much energy this time of the morning, so let's take the easy ride. Back in the days of the Soviet Union, the elite, those who were more equal than others, got to stay in the slightly better places, and that brutalist building behind me was the Interest Hotel, where the foreigners got to stay. Aren't you lucky? This is quite unusual, something I don't normally stumble across. Obviously, every town, city in Russia will have memorials to the Second World War. Here's one to soldiers who died in places like Chechnya, Algeria, Angola, Abkhazia, places a lot of the time you didn't even know they were or wouldn't necessarily admit to. That's Pyatigorsk done. Would have loved to have spent a bit longer here. It's fantastic, but several more spa towns to go. Next stop, Essentuki, less than $50. But it's only 20 minutes down the line. Follow me. Spot the tourist. Oh, Essentuki. You always wondered where your Narzan mineral water came from that comes in the green bottles. We'll go and see those soon. But first, little walk in Kurortny Park. Weather-wise, we're a few months too early. It's going to be a lot greener in the next few weeks, I'm hoping, but get here before the tourists do. This heart is very symbolic, not just because it's beautiful here in Kislovodsk, because this is the heart of Spa Town in the North Caucasus. Kislovodsk technically translates as something like sour waters. We'll give them a try and hopefully something a bit stronger. But let's go and see. Not sure who matey is here behind me, but it must be important if there's a statue of him. Anyway, much more important matters here is the Narzan Banya, where this is spa country, so obviously they're into their spring water. Now, apparently, Narzan in Turkish means drink of warriors. Brave warriors, indeed. Let's go and check it out. Spa, so we're not actually allowed in any further because we're not paying customers, but even just the entrance is amazing. Check this out. This I wasn't expecting. Don't even know which way to look. Do you think I'm in there? This is a memorial to the Russian writer Mikhail Lermontov, who died. He was only 27 years old. He died in a duel, like quite a few Russian writers, almost 200 years ago. A duel was essentially an argument settled by a fight. And you wonder, like, what was wrong with just a punch-up in the pub? No, these guys went the whole hog. He actually died in Pyatigorsk up the road, but he's still well known and loved here. As you can see behind me, the park extends for miles, but it's getting dark and it's drizzling, so I think it's beer o'clock. I think we deserve one. It's another day and another adventure, another new city on our tour of the North Caucasus. Cherkessk isn't exactly what I'd call a spa town, but it was one place we had to visit. Tick it off. Russians are rightly proud of their writers. They're depicted in statues, plaques, road names all over the place. One that you rarely hear of, though, is Alexander Solzhenitsyn. He's on this mural here. It might be because he was born in nearby Kislovodsk. Friendly bunch here in the Caucasus, but I wasn't expecting to come across the Alley of Kindness, but let's go and have a look. In Russia, you don't have to travel very far to encounter some real brutalist Soviet-style constructions. This is a classic example of one. I've got absolutely no idea what it is, and there are no signs at all. Maybe go and bang on the windows. This is the headquarters, the parliament of the Cherkessk region. I'd love to know what they do all day in there, but it's Sunday, so I'll let them off. Gone full circle, back in Pyatigorsk. Had to change trains in the middle of nowhere to get from Cherkessk to here. But anyway, that's the spa town's done. I'd recommend them to anyone. So cheers, this is Luke Jones the other way. Keep tuning in for more.